Do a little short video on a piece I found on the floor that's it's a real odd shape. Let's see if we can get something out of it, and we'll show you how I'm gonna try to do it if I'm successful. I got a natural platform to hit it right there. So I'm gonna hit it, and that drew the plate down that way. Come over this way some more. I took another plate, go back this way, kind of rounded that corner up. Now, what I'm gonna do is knock back on this base here and try to knock behind this while I'm making me a platform right there. That's what I wanted to do. Come on over to the side and try it. Dug in there. Now, these are lower than this up here, and we're gonna lose some length on it anyway, because of the weird shape it is. But try to see if I can get this hump out. I got it real smooth. Now we gotta be careful on this side. It's got a trench running to it right there. Probably gonna try to come down this ridge this way. And it's kind of a little tricky here. I'm gonna hit back like this. Ooh, there's a crack in it right there. It wasn't a crack. It's what I call a pot lid, where it actually got too hot and the moisture started boiling in the stone. Got little pot lids in it. Y'all heat treat rock, you know what I'm talking about. Get too hot. This one was borderline because it's the only pot lid in it, but I can look and see how shiny it is for the material that it is, and I know it was heated to the limit because it's buffalo, and I know the grade of buffalo. Buffalo takes different temperatures depending on what grade it is. I've had some buffalo one time, I'd have to run up to 850 degrees, but it worked good when I got it that hot. All right, now I'm gonna work around the base. I'm gonna hit this side here, and I'm driving up under it, and I'm kind of helping turn that base down. Give me a platform to hit on it. I got it pretty fixed up pretty good. Now we're gonna come down through here. So we're gonna turn this edge up over here. There we go. Come across here. Work on my point this way. Grind it. Try to come this way. That plate went all the way to there. That's helped out a lot. I still got this little gully right here. I'm gonna do what we call flip-flopping or zigzagging. Hit this way, turn, hit this way, turn back, hit this way, this way. Got that out, but that was that crack in there where that thing pot lid I told you about. Look at that deep crack right there. Man, that's bad. I'm not gonna get much out of here, but probably 2-inch arrow here. So I won't be able to get out of it. That helped. It's gonna help when I come off right through here. If you notice how I swung this way, see the way the float runs, and it kind of feathered out into that area right there. Helped even it up a lot. This is going to be a little difficult here because of the big thick water limestone sitting right there. When I talk about getting hinges out, I hit up front and went behind it like this. Kind of tapped down right there and sand in that hole a little bit and run up again. Did the same thing. Got all that woolly booger. Look at that. Not looking bad at all. Pressure flaking, it'd be ready to go. Get one little place out of it right here. I'm gonna break it. Got a crack from that pot lid that's running all the way around through there. I'm gonna hardly get much out of it all. I didn't realize that thing was busted that bad. Crack runs right up through there and comes right round down through there. Yep, that's gonna make a little point. Let's see if we can find something else to bang on. It's kind of crazy shape. Gotta be something around here. Just hang on, let me dig around, see what I can find. I don't believe I'm gonna be able to find oh, here we go right here. This don't have much on it, so this is a piece of kill cut, I think, of buffalo. Some of the boat grade buffalo looks like kill cut. To me it does. This is buffalo, low graded buffalo, and it's got a lot of grainy stuff, but it's slick on this side. I'm gonna try to knock all the grainy out and get to the good. You see how grainy that is right in there? Look how slick it is over here. I'm afraid it's going to be grainy all the way through that way, and it's not be big enough to get anything out of it. Took a lot of big bites to try to find out. It's only about this much that's good, and it's so thick and so narrow. I'm gonna take this baby and throw it in the trash pile. It's not worth fooling with. Let me see what else I can find. I'm gonna look over here on this side. We'll do one more quick one. We'll find something to go with. Okay, here we go. This is a good one here. I don't have any of this real weird shape, but this one's got the big turtle back here and it's facing this way okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in on the sharp edge and I'm hitting down like this. I'm working my way from up here to this way, from down here to back up there, and I'm gonna grind it. I'm gonna hit right here on this platform. It's gonna go behind it, just like a hen. See how it's going behind it? I think I can hit on this point right here now and take all this out. Almost did. Not quite. And just cover this side now. See what we can do. That didn't do much because I'm hitting on that chalk. Gotta get off this chalk. This might do all right because I'm hitting on the rock right there. I'm barely missing the chalk. See how much better it went. When you're hitting on nothing but chalk, you're not gonna move much material at all. That chalk's just like a sponge. I call it chalk, limestone, whatever you gonna call it. Round on the watermelon. That'll work. Hope somebody target practicing on that road over there behind me about a quarter of a mile. I heard like 6 shots real fast. Boom, 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 like that just there. I don't know if it's loud enough you pick them up on this video or not. But it is out of the city limits. There's a few houses over there, but I've never heard them shoot nowhere before like that. We're gonna swap horses in the middle of the field, or we're gonna dance with another girl that we didn't take to the dance. But we're gonna swap billets here. And I'm gonna try to raise this edge up, get this chalk or limestone or rind off, or whatever you want to call it, off this stuff here. All right, I think I got this edge turned down enough below center line. That did pretty good. Let's see how we can get this side to do. I'm thin the base here. Boy, that did a good job. Look how thin that base got. I'm gonna leave maybe before I finish this one, because it's thundering big time. We're under tornado warnings right now. Been raining like I'll get out. Rained all night last night. Probably got 6 inches last night. Rained up until about 2 o'clock and quit. Outside come down here a little bit because it wasn't raining. Had cabin fever. But boy, I hear that thunder running. It's supposed to rain all night. Wasn't supposed to quit this evening. But anyway, I'm gonna work as fast as I can. I'm probably gonna mess up and break it because I'm gonna work real fast. Get my butt out of here before that rain comes. I said before, my house is about 50 yards up a hill, and I don't have no paved driveway or nothing. I just got a dirt road coming out here to my shop. What wind sounded strange just then. So I guess that was the wind. It's rumbling thunder back to the southwest of me. I don't see any wind blowing out there. My tree limbs aren't bending. Sounds just like wind though. I've had the tornado pick my truck up one night about 1 o'clock in the morning. I was trying to get home about an hour from the house, 4-lane road, no traffic at all, and it was raining so hard you couldn't see nothing. I was doing about 30 miles an hour, I'm telling you. And then a little hail got to hitting on the hood of my car, and the windshield wasn't the size of a hardly a BB or a little black-eyed pea. And then all of a sudden, my whole windshield went black with leaves. It was in the summertime. Trees, the leaves off of the trees had gotten blown off, and they covered my whole windshield. I couldn't see nothing. I had my wipers on, it didn't matter. They were covered so fast. And then all of a sudden, I realized I was turning my steering wheel and it wasn't doing no good. And I could tell I was moving in another direction, but it was a weird feeling. That tornado picked my truck up and turned me completely around on the other side of the highway, 4-lane, going the opposite direction like the way I was coming back from. And it took me the longest to figure out. I didn't know which way to go. I couldn't figure it out. There wasn't no signs or nothing. And I eased off to the side and sat there. In a little while, 18-wheeler come through there. And I saw the way he was going. And I said, well, I'm going to go that way. And I went about 3 miles, and there was a sign in Brookhaven, pointed to Brookhaven. I was going just the way I'd come from. So I went down to the next place on the 4-lane where you can cut across the divider and turn around, and came back home. Went back next day, and trees was all down side of the road there everywhere. There wasn't no trees real close to the road right there. They was a good ways off the bank. But man, it had blew a path across that road like all get out. Then I went fishing in a big old flat lake that wasn't very deep with a boy. And the tornado come across about a quarter of a mile ahead of us on that lake. And the waves was taller than waves I've ever seen. I've been in some big waves, even in the ocean. But these waves was unbelievable. And if we hadn't been so close to the bank, we would have sunk. I mean, we couldn't get the boat on the trailer, so full of water. We had to just leave it there. It quit raining and pull the plug and bail water. Come back. We had just put in at the boat landing. We seen all that bad weather ahead of us. It just come up out of nowhere over top of the trees. And we went to turn that boat around, and all of a sudden I said, look at that tornado. We were just sitting there looking at it, and it was way away from us. We didn't think that much about it, and all of a sudden we seen something rolling. It's like a big roll of clouds or something in front of us covered our way. And it was the waves coming up. And I just broke the tip off of this fine little thing. Sitting there talking. There we go. That ain't worth doodling squat. I broke the tip off of it. I'm mad because I ruined it. Been a pretty one. All right, here's one that's got a big crack. Right through there, but I don't see it on this side. There's a crack there. It's all kind of weird shapes. It dives in and sort of like the waves I was talking about hitting that boat with his head. Never seen nothing quite like it before. Weird shape. I don't even know which way to start. I think I'm gonna start right here. There's a ridge running right there. And I'm gonna roll this back. That didn't do too good. It come this way. I wanted to follow the ridge more that way. I hit too much to the side of it. My aim was off. Come down on this and see how much that ridge will follow. That did pretty good. Now here's where the big crack is. I'm gonna hit it and see how far it goes and how deep it is. So we'll do this now, and the reason why, I'm telling you, if I don't, and I work down here somewhere and everything's going lovely, And 5-10 minutes later, I come up here and this track runs it because it's running way too deep and too far. And I wasted all of my time. Look how that track goes in there and it jumps and comes back this way. I still might be able to save it. I'm not gonna waste all my time working on the other end until I know I got it out. Yep. It just opened up right there. I'm not gonna fool with it no more because it's going that way. Let's look and see what else we got. All right, here's one kind of crazy shape. We'll work on this one and I'm gonna call it quits. There's a ridge right there. Take that up it. Make me one over here. Try to drive one across there. It did pretty good. It went up on that hill there. Now I'm gonna hit this way. Let's go cut under there. We'll make a steep angle. See that steep angle? It'll give me just the kind of platform I need. I forgot about that weather because it quit thundering. Boy, I just heard it then. It made me think about it again. I said I was going to get out of here. But I think it's way down on the river. The river's about 6 miles from where I'm at, Mississippi River. And I think the storm had moved down towards the river. That's where that thunder's coming from. It was raining our house big time up until a couple of hours ago. I think it's headed west to Louisiana. But the weatherman said we're supposed to have rain all night. It rained all night last night. They telling us we're gonna be under tornado watch until 8 o'clock. I'm gonna try to come down and work on this big old hump right here. That one ran right there. Try to come down here. That one runs to there. Hey, you hear that rain? I done thought light lit. Yeah, I done got my butt caught down here in the rain. I know I should have went to the house. Okay, I'm gonna quit on that one. I was gonna make it nice as I could, but I big cut the light out, cut my phone off, and